Hello, everyone. I'm Ritika Sehgal, co-founder and COO of Evise.ai. And I'm going to give you a quick demo of Evise.ai current platform. Once you log in, you land onto Ava. Ava is your digital companion for transformation. You can ask Ava any questions about any line of business, about any industry, and you will have answers from the experts on a knowledge because it combines all the knowledge of the experts who are onboarded onto the platform. And if we are unable to give you an answer, we go back to a foundation model and fetch those answers for you. There's a history where you will have all your chats always saved. So you can go back to the chat anytime and resume your chat from there. You can also see some of the expert discussions here. So they are also always saved, and you can always go back and start the discussion with the experts as well. Now let's go to the expert module. This is where we have all the experts on the platform. You can filter the experts by name if you know, if you have worked with them in the past. You can sort them by ratings. You can apply filter on industry, line of business, and location. In the future, we'll be giving you a natural language search where you can write your issue and the relevant experts who have knowledge on that will pop up. But currently, you can go and look for the expert's profile and see whether this is the right expert you want to speak with. So you can see in this expert profile that the person is an expert on supply chain. You can see some of the process specializations. You can see the ratings the person has received, the number of calls the person has done via the platform, and number of digital double chats. You can also look into the publications as well as honors and awards. We also have given LinkedIn Connect, so you can always click and see who that person is on LinkedIn to ensure this is the right person you want to speak with. Once you know that you filter out on 5 or 6 experts, you don't have the budget to actually have calls with all those 5 to 6 experts, you can go into their DigiDouble and ask questions based on the data that they have uploaded. This is again like a calling card for the expert as well to ensure that they present the best self to you. So if you think that the person is really a supply chain expert and you want to have a call with them, you can go and ask questions using the digital avatar of that person. Once you go back to profile, you can schedule a call. You can share some files via the platform itself. And we have Calendly and Zoom integration already part of the platform, so you don't have to worry about anything. It's a very seamless experience. Once a call is scheduled, you get a Calendly notification as well as a Zoom notification that there's a call that has been scheduled, and you can always go on to your own calendar and check for the calls. Now let's go back to Ava. So alongside Ava, which is your digital companion, we also give you Build with Ava. So Build with Ava can help you create currently transformation plans, which helps you link your market trends to the market pressures, to customer needs, as well as the digital capabilities need to transform. So if you select manufacturing here, for example, and you select supply chain, it's your line of business, you will be presented with a framework, which is a deck of almost 20 slides where there are actions on certain slides which you need to take, which will help us drive the deck that you want to create. So in this case, suppose there are 20 trends or 10 trends on manufacturing and supply chain. You can select what are the key 4 trends applicable in this case for you or for your customer. Once you do that, we auto-populate the entire deck for you. And as you move forward, everything is driven from the key market trends that you selected. As you can see, it is super quick. But let me show you a full plan rather than going through the plan. And normally the work on this plan takes almost 3 to 4 weeks. But with our platform, you can create these plans in 10 minutes. So in this case, you can see the plan where we had market trends. From market trends, we created what are the pressures you want to respond to. Once you have your pressures selected, for each pressure, what does the customer need? And then for each of the needs, what are the processes that you want to digitize? What are the capabilities you will need to digitize those processes? And finally, the value drivers that it will impact and the KPIs you can measure over a period of time. So if I go back, now let's come back to the program setup. So what is a program? A program is a setup where once you have created your digital transformation plan and you want to break it down into phases, because you cannot go about doing a full transformation. You want to do 3-month transformation, see the impact and move forward. This is what you can set up in the program structure. So let me create a new program, which is like a test program. Once you create this, it actually creates a shell which you need to set up. It has the recommended Evises based on the setup you did, which is manufacturing and supply chain. You can add any documents. So these will be documents if you're currently speaking with Oracle, SAP. So they would have given you demos or RFPs, or you might be working with some consulting firms and they might have given you implementation plans. So all those can be uploaded in this document setup. This document setup becomes like a single source of truth for anyone working on the program to look into the evaluation process. You can add your collaborators, the people you are working with, through this setup, so that they have this view as well. You can add the software providers you are evaluating, the system integrators you are currently evaluating, and you can set up programs. So I'm not going through the whole setup program, but let me show you a already set up program. In this case, you can see I have this program set up wherein I also have the KPIs that I want to track for this program, for this measurement. So when you go to the program setup, it helps you define the business problem you are solving. How does that business problem relate to the processes? How do the processes relate to the value drivers? And how do they relate to the KPIs? Exactly what you saw in the transformation plan, that helps you set up the KPIs so that you can measure and monitor the outcomes. So this is the current end-to-end view of what we are providing. Over a period of time, we'll have many enhancements on helping you drive your own transformations, or you leveraging the platform as white label for your own customers. Thank you so much, everyone.